So the residential site plan, what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through this very quickly. I am not going to give you step-by-step directions because all this you should know how to do, but I do want to just point out a few things. At the bottom here you have a document or a Revit file you want to open up. When you open it up, you get something that pops up like this. In this file you have a couple things going on. One, you have your site plan here, and then, which is this guy here, and then you have a sheet that is a document sheet, so which is this here. So this is what we're going to be working with. We're going to place our house in here, and then we're going to put some other things. I want to draw your attention to a few things. It asks you to do a 1 to 30 foot, 1 inch equals 30 feet. It's already done for you. Congratulations. Then you're going to come over here. You're going to fill out this information. So you can do affordable house. You can give a project number, the date it was issued. Just you can kind of make up some things, but definitely need your name and so forth. Up here we have a legend, and this legend is all the sewer lines and so forth. We are going to make sure that we draw those to the house. Then I come over here. I have benchmarks and zoning and stuff. So we are going to put some information right in here. Okay, so that's kind of the lay of the land. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Habitat site, and I'm going to import a Revit file, and I'm going to import my house. So I come down here, I've got my house right here. I'm going to open that up. It's going to think a little bit. As it's thinking, you're going to make sure that you place it on one of these build areas. So if I want to take this, maybe I want that corner lot, so I'm going to steal this and drag that over here. Okay, so there we go. I can do my 3D view, which looks like this, and you'll notice that my house isn't there. There's a reason for that. It's hanging down here. We built our house at 0 feet, and remember Noblesville is about 700 and some odd feet. So we got to raise our house from seafloor or sea level up to here. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click my east view, and again just drag it up and bring it in here just like so. Doop. There you go. Well, I didn't grab those lines. Let's just grab it all together and make sure we get everything. And come up here, doopy doopy, and I need to make sure that my house is in the right location so I can move it up and down, and I can kind of use my arrows as well. So when I go to 3D, I now have something like that. That looks pretty good. I go to my site plan. I'm looking good. I can move it to wherever I need to. Maybe I want it a little bit off the build area. It's running a little slow here. Computer's not happy right now. Okay, so there we go. So when I come over to my sheet plan, ooh la la, there's my house. Okay. This other things that they ask you to do is put a north arrow in. So I'm going to click onto here, onto this here, this view, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to structure, architecture, symbols. So did I not get it? Insert, annotate. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to symbols, and over here are my different types of arrows, and I'm going to find a good location to put my north. And north is just up on this piece of paper, so you're all good there. When I come back to see what else I need, I've just done the scale's good. I do need to do this part. I did the arrows. So let's talk about this, the legal description. If I click this website, I actually have it open, it will pop up to Hamilton County where our plot is. I want to make sure I have parcels there. There's other labels you can put. You can also do different layers. So I can come over here and I can do something like this, or I could do imagery from 2004, community map, whatever. So I'm going to just find a house. Remember, you have to find your location. So if I see here, this is the legal documentation I need to have. So I can click here. If it's a house, normally this must be a house, but maybe it isn't. It usually has the owner and all that stuff, but all I'm looking for is the formatted parcel number and the address. Okay, so I can come over to Revit. I'm going to exit out of that, and I can just enter in some text here with that information. The other thing that it's looking for is our lot size. So I can come down here. and sometimes it gives us lot size, but we split a lot, so that's no good. We can't use the data from here. This house has split the lot. So when I come over here to Revit, I am going to measure out from here to here, and that will give me my area in square feet. I then have to convert that into an acre. So over here I will have lot 1 and I will have lot 2, and I need to figure out my acreage. So if I look at this guy here, it says lot number. You can give me lot 1, lot 2, give me the square feet, or the feet, 80 inches by 144, which is not exact, is not correct. And then my area, I'm going to find the area in feet, and then I'm going to convert it into acres. And then floor elevation, FFE, is going to be your height of your house. Where does it rest? So this is what I am looking for right here in both of those lots. Coming down here, I've got my water and sewer. So I need to make sure that I find my water and sewer. So over here, I got sewer right here. I can look at my storm drain. That's storm water. Here's sanitary sewer, so I got to find that on here. What I'm going to do is draw that into our house, get those into those areas. All these are identified on here. Please make sure that you do not draw your gas line or your electrical or whatever across someone else's house. So we're going to take it maybe down here in our easement and then bring it in. You also want to make sure that you do not place maybe your electrical line and stuff like that underneath your driveway. So if you're putting your driveway here, you want to go to the alley. Remember, this is an alley. You can do that, but you don't want to run your electrical underneath it. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go back and see what else we've got here. We've got our driveway, walkway, so forth, and then what you're going to do is you're going to have your 7 utilities, and then you can do landscaping. Okay, so in landscaping, I'm going to come over here. What I can do is I can load a family, and unfortunately I have my recorder up here, so I might not be able to get to it. Insert, load from family. Oh, I can, great. And then what I can go to is find planting, and maybe I'm going to do all these trees. I'm going to open those guys up, and then I'm going to place my my different types of trees around my house. Oh, I got sorry about that. So I can place my trees in different locations. Again, remember, you just come over here, place them in there. You're going to put your driveway in, you're going to put your walkway in, all that good stuff. And then your site plan is basically good to go. Now, I know not everybody's done their house, and that's fine. If you have extra time, that's when you can start working on that. Okay? I hope this helps. If you got any questions, ask a neighbor. Still have questions, ask your other neighbor. Still have questions, come see me. I'd be happy to help.